This is gonna annoy the hell out of me, isn't it? Oh dang, it's not even more now for some reason. It's like the game wants me to lose. Yes! With 1 second spare. So yeah. Oh great, I'm in for a minute. Sorry guys, I gotta go by. Hola, para Dios de los muertos. Yeehaw! Just kidding. But yeah, I am Hispanic. Anyway, hey everyone, welcome back to Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. Although without a Hispanic joke, this would have been a regular. I know, video for the day, blah blah blah. I also know I'm not so organized. Anyway, I have no idea what this room was for. I mean, yeah, there are these ways we can walk around, but still. From that, there's nothing else to really look forward to. Anyway, that's not the full reason why you have to do this. Now, as you see, there's a switch right there that's way too high for both Mario and Luigi. Now if I could stop falling off, I could show you. There we go. After that, you just gotta hammer it! I just can't say hammer for some reason. Okay. Anyway, let's get going. Oh yeah. No matter what, that door will never open. Now, if you screw this up, which I might, you're gonna have to exit the room. First of all, you need to get Luigi to become Thoroman. Then jump up here and hit the switch. This will reflect the light, traveling into the room, all the way over to here. Sorry if you're hearing me chomping. I'm just eating some of my Halloween candy. You know, it's with everyone. One day you're celebrating Halloween, next thing you know, you're stuck at home giving out candy. And I just got hit. Back attacked. It's really hard not to get back attacked. And oh, that's gonna suck for him. And this sucks for Luigi. Anyway, the weakness is jumping, of course, but because you know, what can't break any kind of glass better than a good old smash? Smash. Yeah. Over here is just some stuff, as you can see. Okay, I'm right now going to tell you. There are a couple different kinds of beans, and there are a couple different ways to catch them. And if Luigi can stop getting back attack, I would gladly tell you. Oh. Dang it. Oh. Okay, let's see now. This guy. I'll just die already, God. What I do is, see how it waves itself when it does that? Like, wiggle, wiggle, wee! That's how I can tell. Now, I'll tell you. Okay, I've only gotten three out of those 4 kinds of beans you can collect. Blue beans you get from beating regular based enemies, like the beanies and all. Blue beans you get to find in, like, you only get to find them ever in blocks, okay? And choco beans, you find these underground. Now the 4th bean is a bit hard to come by. It's called the teehee bean, and it's yellow. Now, the only difference between that is Hoo University Quarter to Hoo University Shutter 1. Okay. Now, again, you can only get Hoo beans from blocks. And you can get other places, and you can get other beans different ways. Now, teehee bean, you get them by being mini games. Some mini games you get basically if you beat a high score. Others, like the Bros jump, if you ever come back, will give you more beans for the hard level you get if you pass. Now, when we're done talking about beans, we'll go over here. This finally represents some kind of university, but in a weird way. Now, let me show you now. I've always thought these wires looked Bowser shaped, like, which is Bowser sticking his tongue out, like, this is his eyes, this is his mouth and tongue, you know. Anyway, if you walk over here, there's this electronic thing. Now, if you had noticed before, the electronic thing on this thing is off a bit. Now, remember that, because after this, we're going to have a reference. You know, I'm going to tell you some things. I've always thought a few things here, like, first of all, I thought it moves with the controls you use. Like, it never really just, never goes, that it controls by which button you press it on. Anyway, Hoo basically used to shutter to the barrel area. Okay, now, there are these viruses here in these really thin corridors. As you can see, they're unexpected. Over here, as you see, is a big crane in our way. Hanging a switch on will cause that to happen. Now, I think we went the wrong way. And again, red viruses move slowly, but they always move weirdly. I'm gonna tell you right now. You know that beam, that big beam thing in the background? Right here? Well, when I was about first time playing this game, I thought that thing right there was actually an alien, like a real beam alien. Until I saw a closer look and, nah, it's just a beam. Okay? Anyway, give me a second to get my brain moving. My mind synapse is firing. And there we go. I know, really. My mind logic. I also thought the same thing with this thing here, too. By how its alien looked. I mean, right now, the wire's hooked up to the beam. This looks like an antenna hooked up to everything. Like it's just a floating alien head in water. Or liquid, or whatever it is. Oh, crap. Oh, I did not know that. I'm not lying to you people right now. I did not know you could double attack it if you were fast enough. Anyway. Wait. That barrel here? Now, remember I told you about how it angles off a bit? Well, it's going to take a lot more than just one barrel. Watch. Zup. Boom. You get owned no matter what. But for some reason, that statue keeps on reappearing. I mean, what's that thing? Supposed to be an electronic statue that will activate by an attack? Oh well. Synapses. Sometimes I say the weirdest thing. But literally. This place is supposed to be university and it has a giant ramp. What's this place supposed to test? Barrels? Okay, fine, I agree. Since it was called the barrel area, I guess that's true. And then look at the tiny maze. Now, I never figured out what this thing right here is. That yellow thing. This thing right here is kind of hard to notice, but it's an outlet. That's just risen. So yeah. You gotta navigate this maze-like area while knowing there are outlets blocking your way. Now, again, I have no idea what that's for. Nothing happens when I activate it. This thing, even though it looks like it's blocking the place, is just an outlet, risen. I'm trying to think. Where's top sprite? Sorry about that. Well, like what I was saying. Worst sprite ever. Anyway, this is kind of like a maze, except not so difficult, because there's only some places that can get you out of here. Now, once you hit these things will come down, and a second barrel will come. Now, I have no idea why they put in 2 barrels. I know, but you won't know until later. So yeah. Okay, what you gotta do is go back and activate whatever that thing is. Also, please be careful not to lean too far to the right, okay? Because you'll fall down and you'll have to go past like 5,000 enemies. And here's the hard part. You gotta be sure you're at the right... Oh, dang it. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to avoid fights. Whoa. Huh. I don't have the Dodge Master badge. Yeah, in any other game, the spin would just make you go slower upstairs. So what I gotta do is do this. Sorry about that. It activates this, which activates the crane. Now watch this. Luigi gets captured again by crane. I guess we know what Luigi's new mortal enemy is besides King Boo. Cranes. Stinky, smelly cranes. Anyway, let's simply take a stroll down here. Now, it is possible to come back here when you have Luigi, but ah, dang it. You gotta jump up here if you want to avoid battles and get awesome items. Syrup, yeah, how awesome is it? Alright! I refuse to fight without my brother! So you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm out! Now when you're alone, you don't fall down, of course. So yeah. And look, it's a reference to an old Mario game. Except this time you're saving your brother. Touching any of these things will cause you to reset back to the beginning. You gotta jump over them. Now, I gotta say, whoever made these barrel things, they really gave it any cute timing, is all I'm really gonna say. I mean, the ramps, when you go up ramps, they make you a lot slower. If you stand still, it's impossible to get them. See, there's nothing else for you to do but just run jump, which makes it a million times harder, especially when you're almost up there. And the stress of this is killing you. So yeah. Unless you're a mind-boggling freak, it's impossible for you to get up here. Am I kidding? Yes, I'm kidding you. If that was true, would I be playing this game right now? Of course not. Anyway, it's simple. Once you get up to your brother, he'll be floated away. Mario will automatically... Oh, I thought Mario automatically hit the button, like he does with some areas. But I guess that's what in areas where you can just practically fall. Watch this. Luigi becomes the barrel. We're gonna see those barrel sprites ever again. And that's not all. This is what the ramps were for. Boing! And here's the best part. Instead of you walking all the way to your brother, Mario, Luigi's right there. He falls down somewhere, they say hi. You know they're in this room. What did I say? It's a pretty nice touch. And I mean, who wouldn't want to battle all the way down there?